over the summer going to So my mom and I got pretty excited about this. We went to the store, we got spandex, we got new pads, running shoes. I thought I was going to be an athlete, and I was really excited. So the first volleyball practice was actually in here. I remember walking in here, feeling pretty good. Like, I didn't know how competitive it was. So actually, in this very room, we started our volleyball practice. I felt pretty confident at first, and then we started playing. And by the end of the practice, me and 4 other girls were in the corner, and everyone else was playing with the nets over here. So I decided that maybe volleyball wasn't really my place. So my mom talked to the Sadler, and they decided I should do cross country. For those of you on cross country, you know that I'm very fast. Just kidding, I'm not. So freshman year I tried that too, and it didn't really work out for me. My mom actually bought me a fanny pack because I was she wanted me to have my phone on me while running. So I tried that. That didn't work freshman year, although I went back sophomore year and did it. But anyway, so then I started the school year, and you know, making friends wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, but definitely trying new things helped, even though what I realized is that you don't have to be the best at something to enjoy it, because, you know, I'm not really the best at anything. But so then I decided that I should do swim team to make more friends, because I still felt kind of like I didn't really fit in yet, and I wanted to make more friends. So when I joined swim team, I felt pretty confident because no one was getting cut. So then I really started to make new friends in the swim team, and my favorite thing about it was talking to the seniors, the older girls, because I thought they were so cool when I was a freshman. They were so old. And they really were like my role models, and I'm sure that you guys are role models to me, but I'm sure that to all the freshmen and younger classmen, they really look up to you. And like, what it's hard to realize now is that it really does make a huge difference to get a smile from a senior, like in the hallway or something. And you guys are all very friendly. But yeah, when I was a freshman, just getting a smile from a senior was like, go tell my friends about it. You know, I think I'm going to be friends with her. I think it's going to work out. But anyway, so then I really started to love Shaw and feel like super excited to come to school every day during swim season. And then I did decathlon, and I really loved decathlon. Yeah. And I got to go to England my sophomore year, which was really cool because my family doesn't really travel, so that was my first time out of the country. So that was really exciting. And it's just things like, it's hard to recognize that the opportunities that are going to be the best for you are sometimes the hardest opportunities to like take the risk for. Like, when I heard about comedy sports tryouts, I was really nervous, but I knew that I wanted to be on the team. So I decided, you know, what do I have to lose? I'll just go to the audition, I'll have fun. So I went, and when I made the team, I was just so excited because I was like, oh, finally I'm actually on a team you have to try out for. That was the coolest thing. So I got on comedy sports, and I love everyone on comedy sports. And it's really actually made me a more confident person, and I feel better about public speaking and stuff because of it. And what my main thing as president next year will be is I really want to try to welcome the freshmen, because I know that it's really difficult to be a freshman. Because I remember my first day of school, I came to school with a giant backpack full of books and a giant messenger bag full of books, and I carried it around all day because I didn't want to put it down because I didn't want to get stolen from or anything. And I couldn't open my locker, so I couldn't put any of my books away. So I think that as president, it would be really important to assign our big sisters maybe before school even starts, so then you have someone to look out for you when you come to Fishaw, to maybe teach you how to open your locker, maybe tell you to put the backpack down. Just important lessons like that. My mom went to Sacred Heart, and my freshman year, she actually told me a story about when she was at Sacred Heart. She was either a sophomore or a freshman. She can't really remember. It's a while ago. But she said that her big sisters kidnapped her at 5 a.m. and took her to IHOP in her pajamas. And I thought that sounded like the coolest thing. Like, that might be scary to some people. I thought that sounded so fun. And so I was convinced that this was like a school-wide tradition. Like, so like, I even talked to my junior that drove me, Lauren Beaton. I don't know if you remember her. And I was like, hey, Lauren, like, when did they take you to IHOP? And she didn't know what I was talking about. I thought she was just being sly. I never got to go to IHOP. But I would love to create more big sister, little sister opportunities for bonding. And that's why I think that it'd be like super important to get your big sister before you go to Shaw. And just even having somewhere to sit at lunch is so important when you're like new to a school and a community, because I wasn't really sure where to sit, although it all worked out. And just as a freshman, I really looked up to all the upperclassmen. And watching the morning announcements every day, I was really inspired by all the ASB members. And I just remember thinking to myself that I really wanted to be on ASB one day. And I thought that if I ever had the confidence to run, I would just be proud of myself for running, even if I didn't win. So I'm here in front of you all today, and I would just like to say that as president, I would love to create more unity among all the classes, and I'll work hard for you guys. I'll keep things fun, but I am a hard worker. So yes, thank you.